Today, I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of Saint Felicity of Rome. Saint Felicity is also known as the patron saint of parents who lost their children. In the early years of Christianity, a baby girl named Felicity was born in the year 101 AD in Rome. Her parents were known to be Christians, and during this time, practicing Christianity in Rome was forbidden. From an early age, Saint Felicity grew up with a deep love for Jesus, and her life was shaped by kindness, charity, and quiet courage. When she became young, she married a young man and gave birth to 7 sons. As their sons grew, she also raised them to be faithful Christians. They lived a simple life and always shared what little they had with the poor around them. As Christianity grew, the Roman authorities grew harsher. Emperor Marcus Aurelius then began persecuting Christians more severely, viewing them as a threat to the empire. Felicity's unwavering faith soon drew attention. She was then arrested, and so as her 7 children, and they were prepared for their execution. On the day of her beheading, the Roman prefect tried to persuade Felicity to renounce her faith and to save her children. If she would refuse, the prefect threatened to kill her sons one by one. But Felicity remained steadfast and encouraged her sons to stay strong even in the face of death. One by one, her sons were tortured and executed before her eyes. It was an act of unspeakable cruelty and inhumanity. Even as Saint Felicity witnessed her sons' deaths one after another, she clung to the hope that Jesus Christ remained by her side, ready to welcome them all into the glory of heaven. After witnessing the martyrdom of all her children, she was tortured and then beheaded. She died around 165 AD as a martyr along with her 7 children. According to some witnesses, when her beautiful face fell on the ground, it was very radiant, as though she was by Jesus. Then her body and all of her sons were buried along the Via Salaria, an ancient Roman road lined with early Christian tombs. After her death, her story, including the stories of her children, spread rapidly among Christians. Her courage became a source of strength for many, especially mothers and widows who were facing persecution. The faithful Christians began visiting her tomb, and miraculous healings happened. In the 4th century, a basilica was built on the site of her burial, and it was called the Basilica of Saint Felicity and her 7 sons, which is open for pilgrimage. Today, Saint Felicity is venerated as the patron saint of parents who lost their children and also of widows. Her feast day is celebrated every 23rd of November. If you like stories like this, follow, like, and subscribe.